Hey, we're Teen Sensations, and you're watching the AU review at Music Matters.
Music Matters.
Sorry, I didn't cue you guys.
No, it's good. Music Matters.
Well, welcome to Singapore. For some of you, it may be your first time. For at least one of you, it's you are the king of Music Matters, I believe. I think
So say the people at the airport on the way in. But
and wearing the crown as you walk through the airport. It says King of Singapore on it.
Well, you've heard of Beatlemania, but what we witnessed at the airport was Beatlemania Turbo. You know, young Ringo.
Beatlemania 2.0.
Yeah.
Southeast Asian style.
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about the sensation at the airport.
I actually got here quite early. I've had a bit of a holiday, so I can't comment. But I've had a lovely time.
Yeah.
It was quite strange because, I think they must have cleared customs for us because there was nobody else there.
Yeah.
So I think they cleared the customs line for us, so we didn't have to wait. So we just went through, and they were like, "Thank you so much," and went to duty free and gave us some free gin.
Well, so for how many of you is this the first time you've been to Singapore?
I think all of us three.
We've probably all been to Changi Airport, but not into the futuristic city of Singapore.
So we'll start with the newbies to the festival. You know, what are your first impressions of it, of the city, of the festival itself?
Well, I've been saying it's like a futuristic city because it's pretty much just like there's so many shopping malls, they've grown connected, so it's like one big mall, and
really
it's hot all year round, like it will be in the future, if you believe in climate change science.
I believe in climate change science.
Yeah, you can't without knowing it, walk out of one shopping centre into another shopping centre, and then to get to the next shopping centre, you've got to walk through another shopping centre.
What happens if you're like a shareholder of one of these places and you don't realise that you're actually giving your money to a rival shopping centre?
Yeah, must
What
be
do you
very
do?
complex.
It's complex.
Governance
It's
arrangements.
a web of deceit.
Jeremy, this is your third consecutive year as King of Music Matters. How is this year shaping up to previous years?
It's actually only my second year here, but spiritually, I feel like I've been here my whole life. You know. So.
Is it only your second time?
Yeah.
Velociraptor didn't come up?
No, we'll probably bring Raptors next year. You know, do the trifecta.
I thought it went Velociraptor, Jeremy Neal, Teen Sensations.
We did Great Escape. We didn't know Music Matters existed.
There you go.
But yeah, it's I mean, I fell in love with the place last year, so wanted to get back. Sold it to these gents, and I think it was a good move. Were you happy that you came to Singapore so far?
Yeah, I've loved it. I mean, like I said, I've been on holiday though, so it's a very nice place. So I think most people just come here for a couple of days in transit, but it's a really good place to get settled and establish a home base and then go out and explore.
Maybe build a family, maybe.
That's right.
It's a really nice place.
Hey,
This is it.
We're working on it.
So you performed the last two nights. How have the sets gone? How has Singapore received the Teen Sensations?
Well, look, we're playing some of the best sets of our lives out there. We're out in the fields.
Leaving it all out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introducing locals to crowd surfing. Been really good, I guess.
It's sort of like if I was more knowledgeable about sport, I'd be like, well, it's like that match between Muhammad Ali and somebody else, or like, State of Origin, I don't know, '89 or something. Like, I don't know enough about sport, but
just going wild.
It's kind of like the best, like the peak physical fitness that I have.
Yeah.
I've been and.
Yeah, and when you expect like a Mexican wave to only go around the venue a couple of times, but it just has been going around the venue for our entire set. So it's been really nice to see that kind of level of enthusiasm out there in the field.
And you performed to Kim Jong-un last night as well, which kind of adds.
That was a real pleasure.
Well, yeah, and we are Dennis Rodman's Sensations, so it's just nice to look after our main man Dennis.
You really should check out the Teen Sensations Facebook for all the updates on that.
That specific showcase.
Yeah, it is pretty remarkable.
It was.
Well, yeah, it was a private show actually. If you check out the photos, you'll see.
Yeah, we had a private audience with the supreme leader of North Korea. Long story short.
It's not even a joke. You have to have a look. It's amazing.
And Charles met his future self as well the same night.
Yeah.
It was a weird
yeah.
evening.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. I think it is literally this like one of the members of Ice House that's gone forward in time.
Yeah, or Mick Hucknall that's gone back in time.
I don't know what's more or less flattering. Like,
Either way, this is a city of the future. I think this is the theme of the interview, and we're talking to the band of the future. So of the past of the future, for the future.
Yes.
It's very confusing.
That was a good summary. I think.
Yeah, that was really good.
The shopping mall is very confusing.
And if you want to stop global warming, invest in teen sensations. Like, we need billions of dollars, but we can stop it. You give us the billions, we'll stop global
We need to
warming.
learn to surf as well.
Yes.
Because those sea levels are.
They're rising.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, if there's one band that can bring us some surf hits, it's you guys. You had some shows at the end of last year. I think there was some shows just not too long ago before you came over here. Talk me through a little bit about what is coming up for you guys.
Well, the shows we did at the end of last year were for a tour for our Halloween single. And that was good fun.
The Christmas tour for the Halloween single.
That's right. Yeah. And we've almost got our video ready to come out now, so it's almost in time for next year's Halloween, which is good. And in the immediate future, we're sitting on a big pile of recordings that we've sort of half completed, and we'll probably want to try and finish those at some point, I would think.
Which would be our album.
Yeah.
Greatest Hits of Teen Sensations, Volume 1.
13 bangers from the vaults.
Do you have any like album titles in mind?
Wow.
Have you got anything? In
Dave. I just thought it was going to be Greatest Hits.
that it was like a good. I remember somebody calling their first album Greatest Hits.
But you got to call it Volume 1 so people know that like you're not done.
There is more.
Yeah. It's like, there's at least another album of hits on
There's
the way.
like the late era of the band, Volume 2, which will have which generally just has more synths on it.
Yes.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So there we go. So the first album, guitar driven. Second album, synth driven. All the hits, all the time.
Yeah, it's the formula for success, and we should know.
What is happening back in Australia? Have you got some more shows lined up, or is it kind of when you get back? It's about obviously there's other projects with you guys and other things to do, but trying to find the time.
Jeremy just goes straight into his tour, I think, for his single when we get home, and Raptors have also got some things on the horizon as well.
Some late July dates across the country soon to be announced.
Yeah, so I'm sure that'll take up a lot of our time. But, yeah.
But in the background, we'll work on this Greatest Hits and then tour it, I guess.
Yeah,
all over the world.
World domination.
Yeah.
Bring the Beatles 2.0 sensation to a city near you.
Yeah. Probably go straight to Liverpool, you know what I mean? Like, if Beatlemania worked there once, why couldn't it work again?
I think Beatlemania was more of like I don't think it was actually in Liverpool. I'm sure it was, but
I didn't care for it.
Yeah.